Very good. Now. And action.
You have a beautiful life.
What's so beautiful about it? Excuse me, I have to get back to work. I have to go in. I've stepped on my toes, as they say. And I'm beginning to get a little excited and angry. So now let's talk. Shall we? Let's talk about my bright and beautiful life. Where shall we begin? You know how sometimes violent obsessions take hold of a person? The moon, for example. Day and night they think of nothing but the moon. Oh, I have a moon. Every day and every night, I'm obsessed. One thought. I must write. I must write. I must write. I must write. I've hardly finished one novel and somehow I must write another, and then a third, and then a fourth, and I write without stopping, always at lightning speed. It's the only way I can write. What's so beautiful and bright about that? Life is really crazy. Here I'm talking to you and excited. But at the same time, I can't forget for a single instant that there's an unfinished story waiting for me in my room. See that cloud up there? Shaped like a grand piano. Instantly, I make a mental note to put it in my story. The cloud sailed by like a grand piano. Smell of heliotropes, the widow's color. I make a note. I'll use it to describe a summer's evening. I capture every sentence you or I say to lock away in my literary storeroom. Who knows when it'll come in handy? As soon as I finish working, I race off to the theater, hoping to find a little rest. But now, a new idea comes into my head, like a cannonball. And I'm back at my desk, writing. It's always that way. I give myself no rest. I feel I'm consuming my own life for honey I'm giving someone I don't know. I'm robbing my best flowers of their pollen, and I'm tearing up those flowers and trampling on them. You think I'm crazy? Do my friends talk to me as they would say, man? What are you writing now?
Do it this way. Your friends out there. See your friends here. Go.
What are you writing now? What masterpiece are you going to give us next? So on, until I think that all this attention and praise is said, as you might say, something kind to a sick man. Deceive him, soothe him, and then steal up behind him and carry him off to the madhouse like Pushkin. And as for my young years, my best years, when I was beginning, my life was a torture. Beginning writer, especially when he's unlucky, feels awkward and unwanted. His world doesn't need him. His nerves are worn thin. He's always at the breaking point. Still, he can't resist hanging around anyone with any connection with art and literature, where nobody recognizes him.
Cut for 1 second. You're going. I want to do one thing here, because we've got a lot of intensity. Let's take the young man bit. Let's go back. Let's quiet down. I remember when I was here. Okay. Now nobody's in the room.
Okay.
We're all gone. Go.
And as for my young years, my best years, when I was beginning, my life was torture. Beginning writer, especially when he's unlucky, feels awkward, unwanted. The world doesn't need him. His nerves are worn thin. He's always at the breaking point. Still he can't resist hanging around anyone with any connection with art and literature. Nobody recognizes him. Everybody ignores him. He's too shy to even look people straight in the face. He's like an incurable gambler without any money. I never met my readers. For some reason I pictured them as hostile and suspicious. I had a deathly fear of the theater. It was a terror. Whenever a new play of mine was produced, I pictured the dark-haired people in the audience as hostile and suspicious. The blonde one's cold and different. It's torture. It's torture!